Warning, the following stunts are done by trained professionals. Actually, we're not trained. Robbie is just a dumbass and decided to do a drunken fantasy football podcast. The thoughts, opinions, and takes are ours and ours only. It is not our fault if you lose in fantasy football or sports gambling. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey, what is going on? What is good? Hey, yo, let me turn it up for a hot second. Someone just had the hot wings. The wifey just had the hot wings.
Had hot wings and fucking a shot.
Speaking of shots, really quick, before we get into the ceremony of shots, not only is it me and wifey's anniversary, but guess what, YouTube? It's our 7-year anniversary. Dilly, YouTube, we have been together for 7 years. And for 7 years, I bring you this broadcast live from Caesars Sportsbook, live here from the Horseshoe in Colorado, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. We are live in the shoe. Shout out to Caesars. Big love. Caesars showed me love because, like, it's me and the wifey's anniversary, and I may or may have not have thrown them a bag or two.
I was going to say.
Over the course of years of gambling.
Yes.
Gotten a couple of awards. So, I'm happy to be here. It's an exciting stream. This is going to be litty. Oh, I see her. She's like, nigga, get through the commercials. Speaking of commercials, shout out to Shop GLD. You see, I'm rocking to LA today because LA is great. We are about to go to the World Series. We are effortlessly so close. How are things looking for Toronto?
Toronto is down 6-2, and in my research, hold on, it gets worse because I didn't say this to you. They're down 6-2. Mariners scored 5, and if my calculations are right, Eugenio Suarez had a grand slam in the 8th inning. Cal Raleigh hit a home run. Cal Raleigh hit a home run to tie it. Suarez hit a granny to go.
Maybe me shouting out a GLD commercial tied with pairing it with the World Series was not. Hey, still get your GLD. Go in the chat. Go in the description. Copy and paste. Get your GLD. Outside of the GLD ad, I just actually want to shout our homies at DraftKings. Go get that link in the ad. And I also want to shout out our own shit. I want to shout our own shit. Baby, can I get that black hoodie right there, back there, please? I actually do want to shout out our own shit. We are our own. Hey, Jay-Z once said, I'm not a businessman. Hey, Mike, I'm a business. Damn. So make sure that you guys go and get your Rumboyz merch. Look, it looks just like me.
No.
So make sure you guys get your own merch. Pirate Gang.
You're skinnier.
Shout out.
You look skinnier.
I'll fight you.
I have seen you. You can't. Hey, she can attest. You skinny. I've seen you.
Yeah. Hey, yo, cheers to me. Hold up.
Hold on. Let me grab it. You got to warn me.
Go to our store on our YouTube channel and get our merch. Pirate Gang. Like, you got to represent the Pirate Gang.
You know what this is, right?
Skinny but long. Cheers to me. Come here. You got to come. Yeah, put your arm in the shot at least. Okay, yeah. Cheers to me. Cheers to you. All the wrong boys and girls, what it do. Dilly. I love and appreciate you.
This is Colorado.
That's not expensive shit.
Ah,
Look, Mike has the expensive shit in his glass. That's
This is Colorado. This is Old Elk.
huh?
This is Old Elk.
Oh. All right, so those that don't know, like if it's like distilled or brewed at this level, life is different. Like life is on a whole new level.
This is
Autistic Gold strikes again.
This is the equivalent of like a good microbrew whiskey.
So who should I put as wide receiver 1? Hollywood Brown?
Wait, what?
Or Worthy or Hollywood Brown?
Who should I put in for fantasy? Worthy, Hollywood Brown, Matthew Golden, or Travis Hunter? Can you only put one in?
If it's only one out of those, then it's Hollywood Brown. I don't think that there's an argument there.
Yes, there is, because I think Rashee Rice takes Hollywood Brown's role.
Is it enough to where Hollywood Brown still does not outscore those two fuckers? Realistically, no. I'm going to go with the more high-powered offense.
Yeah, and we're playing the Raiders.
I'm not. I was born a day. I was born a day. I wasn't born yesterday. Morning. I was born when Desert Storm ended. I was born when Desert Storm ended.
I thought. Oh, never mind. I thought that was the other thing.
Yes. Exactly. If I only get to start one, it's Hollywood out of that bunch. I'm going with the more high-powered offense. In this scenario, you're talking about ball distribution.
You're not going.
Hunter has to play DB.
You're not going Worthy? What? Here's my question. And then answer it this
Worthy
way.
All right. So wait, is Worthy a part of this? If Worthy's a part of this, then I'm going Worthy. If Worthy is a part of it, I didn't know what Worthy. If Worthy is a part of this question, then it's
go to the other.
Worthy.
Go to the other. Go to the rest of it. Who should I put in for fantasy? Worthy,
Are these
Hollywood?
two separate questions?
Okay, that's the issue. Because I took it as Worthy was a part of it.
If Worthy's a part of it, it's Worthy. If Worthy's not a part of it, then it's Hollywood.
Okay, that's fine.
Let's get into the first topic of the night live here on Rumboyz After Dark, live from Caesars Sportsbook and Palace at the Horseshoe. Mike.
Yes.
We're going to free ball this episode, so let's let our fucking nuts hang, right?
Are we going cover boy?
We're going with the cover boy. I feel like fantasy managers deserve an explanation out of fantasy minds as to what the fuck happened last night. I feel like we were ahead of the curve because we kind of already started telling our people like this team could look a little bit different for Cincinnati. What are your thoughts? What is your makeup after a divisional matchup of Pittsburgh 4-1 and their fantasy assets, which were on display, and Cincinnati? Let's talk about fantasy moving forward, but let's also talk about we're at the casino. Let's talk about betting moving forward with these two teams.
Okay, so I'm going to take this at a different approach, and I know you don't mind me doing this because you know where my brain goes sometimes, and you like that sometimes. Okay, so in my work pool, I have to take the team, but I also have to put confidence points on it. Only 2 people in the entire work pool pick Cincinnati to upset Pittsburgh. Yes, I only put 1 point on it. The other person that did it is a Bengals fan. I did pick Cincinnati to upset them on the money line because our work pool is no spread. I was looking at a couple of things, okay? I'm taking Thursday night, and this goes for Thursday nights in general. I'm taking opening night, the first game of the season out of it because that was the very first week, and we all know anything could happen on the first week, right?
I think that most people would.
Okay, so here's the thing. We've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've had 6 games. We've had 6 Thursday night games this season so far, not including opening night. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those 6. Okay. 4 of those 6 were divisional 5 of those 6 were divisional matchups. Okay. In one of those divisional matchups, the Bills were an 11-point favorite over the Dolphins. Dolphins covered. They won by 10. 4 of the other ones, because you guys played Green Bay, so I'm taking that out of it because you guys are the outlier. The week 4.
Green Bay is an outlier within itself with what's happened with Green Bay.
But you'll see. No, but an outlier in what I'm about to bring up. Week 3, Dolphins covered the spread against Buffalo, division matchup. Week 4, division matchup. Seattle was an underdog to the Cardinals, outright win. Week 5, Niners were an underdog to the Rams, outright win. Week 6, Giants were an underdog to the Eagles at home, outright win. Cincinnati was a 5-point underdog to Steelers at home, outright win.
Right. Yeah.
So, on Thursday nights, division matchups, outright wins have happened, but all but one have covered the spread in general because the short week, the wacky week. Last week, you texted me and said, am I crazy to think that the Giants will cover 7 against Philly? And my exact response was, no, it's Thursday frickin' night.
But it's Thursday football.
Okay. To get to these two teams exactly, do I think it's a little bit of an anomaly that frickin' Joe Flacco went completely off? Yes. But he already knows Pittsburgh because of Cleveland. Tomlin was already saying all week that he was upset that Cleveland did it because he knew that it was going to be a tough matchup. Yes, you had the icy hot bowl, whatever. How many catches?
The
AARP. What was it? 16 catches?
The Battle of Gray Hair.
Was it 16 catches?
It was more.
Whatever. For 22 something.
That motherfucker had 23 something.
He had 23 targets. I know that.
23 targets. 23 targets. 23 targets. I'm sorry. 23 targets.
He had 23 targets. Here's my thing.
Bro, I'm going to be honest. I know I talk a lot of shit on this YouTube channel about like the amount of football that I played because like I played semi-pro.
You never seen 20.
I ain't never. The most I've ever been targeted was 13 times. Well, and I know that game per memory.
Yeah, because you were 12
per memory. Per memory, I know that was basically my last game. It was basically my goodbye game because like my sister had died, Kobe had died, like those things that happened at like kind of like around like the same time. So like I knew that like it was gonna be the end. I was 28 years old. I know what my body felt.
Yeah. 23.
23. Do you realize how many times that you're getting hit?
But here's the thing. My point is 23 targets from a quarterback who's only been in the building for 10 days. No, I'm coming back to Chase. 23 targets from a quarterback who's only been in the building for 10 days. You know what Flacco knows well enough? He's veteran enough to know who his number 1, who his number 2, and who am I going to have to target to win the game. The one thing I was absolutely shocked by Cincinnati, and we talked about this on Wednesday night, I was absolutely surprised that Pittsburgh's defensive line could not stop Chase Brown.
In a weird way, watching the game and then going back and watching it even like during today, because like wifey and I, we were on the way up to like the casino. Again, shout Caesars. And like kind of like just checking out like film on the way up, like catching, different angles that I didn't get to see No one is gonna ever tell me that they watch film and all they do is watch the live copy. Like the live copy isn't gonna, having a subscription of some sorts helps.
No comment.
With that being said, after looking at different camera angles, let me first give credit to the Cincinnati offensive line.
Yeah, I don't want to take credit away from them. I'm just saying I thought they would stop.
The Cincinnati offensive line actually played football last night, but played fundamental football. Whereas you had this very exotic style of play from Pittsburgh with the pulling of the tight ends, utilizing Darnell Washington as an extra offensive lineman on most play calls, trying to put him into the passing game. I did not like the whole tush push that they utilized with Aaron sitting back there. I like it from the standpoint of keeping the quarterback safe. So let me just say that. I like it from that standpoint.
Get off the field. Don't stand there like the freaking statue.
It was a sign. If it was anybody else but A-Rod, it wouldn't look as obnoxious. A-Rod doing it looks like A-Rod.
No, but if he was, in my opinion, if he was just standing there with no pose, it was the arms on his hips.
He doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, but I don't care who it was. If Dylan Gabriel had his arms on his hips,
we're asking him to give as many fucks as we do.
And that ain't gonna happen.
Because this is a man that doesn't even give a fuck about his own family.
Yeah. That's
so why should we? He made a positive play. Yes, he did in the celebration, got piled on top of.
Got destroyed.
Maybe I'm too old school. I'm younger than Aaron Rodgers, so maybe I'm not that old school, but maybe I am too old school to where I like that. I appreciate that. I know that you're not trying to hurt me. I know that.
Oh yeah. I think he went overboard by getting pissed off. Yeah,
bro. I'm gonna keep it real. And you follow me on my personal Facebook page.
Yeah,
you've seen people that I played football with and against. We know the respect that I get from my state. From my state, my state is legitimately wifey, I'm sorry, I'm a national treasure. When I go back home to Virginia, I am a little bit of somebody. It is.
Don't listen to him.
It's the truth. It's 100%. And it is what it is. It's okay. I get it. Fucking 3 interceptions, fucking 81 yards, a touchdown. I get it. As a DB, I was that guy. I was that.
Are you saying
this
you were the
shy
guy
away
that...
from a state championship? This shy away from a state championship?
So are you saying you're the guy
I came after the class. I came after the class of Kyle Lloyd.
Yeah,
I get it.
Here, I have a question for you. Are you saying you are the DB that Ramsey should have been last night?
I was better.
Because Ramsey is the reason.
Because I can still go out there and I can put clamps on.
Ramsey's one of the reasons that Jamar had 16 catches.
Hey, I ain't Ramsey.
I don't want to be Ramsey.
I don't want to. Yeah, I'm just saying. Yo, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Look, I'm just saying, all DB type shit though. That game, that secondary was not. It was ass cheeks. And I'm sorry, everyone got picked apart on both sides. Rodgers just wasn't a team guy, and I think that's really what happened last night. I feel like that Flacco was I got here, I'm here. Let me just make the most of it. Whereas Rodgers is expecting this thing to be handed to him, and I don't think that winning a football game is as easy as being talented. As someone that is talented, I don't think that I've ever won anything by myself. I don't run this channel by myself. Bart, what are you doing?
When you look in the private chat, you'll understand.
Am I better than...
Don't say it. Don't.
No, I'm going to say it. Am I better than Eli Apple? Yes. 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 Literally, yes. You can put that in the chat and I'll put that on the screen. Yes, I'm better than Eli Apple, 100%. Absolutely. Great. On my birthday, on my anniversary, on your birthday, on Jesus' birthday, on my son's fucking birthday, on Easter, on Thanksgiving, on 4th of July. I am better than Eli Apple on any day, straight up. If we're going to talk about just purely playing DB, we're just going to purely talk about playing DB. Purely just playing DB? Yeah. Yeah, I'm straight up clamps. But also, it's because, I'm not afraid to get up into someone's shit. But it's because I know I'm smaller, so I have to fight. I don't just think that I have this athletic God-given ability. I know I have to fight. So, I'm going to get down and dirty. We know that, I'm nasty. That's the thing is, we know that, I'm nasty. Fucking Mike, I hate to bring it up.
Hold on.
I hate to bring it up, but Nick, I dusted Nick in a 40.
Oh, yeah.
Eli Apple or Robbie Rum, it's easy. That's so easy. That's so easy. And if I'm playing receiver against him, oh, God. Which game are you watching, Miami?
No, freaking Kiki caught it in left field, and the guy was too far off first base, and he threw it all the way from first base all the way to Freddie and nailed him.
I don't have the game in this room.
That's fine. It would still
dive into the next topic.
It's still 3.
Let's dive into the next topic. I get this team is on bye.
Which one? Oh.
The situation is looking a little bit low, and I think that inquiring minds, while they're on bye, need to really start inquiring and digging deep on this team. What is it going to take for Baltimore to get right? Is it as simple as plugging Lamar back in and that fixes everything? Or is there something that we're maybe not getting?
Want me to go first?
Yeah. Oh, you're taking a sip like you have some shit.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I do. It is partly bring back Lamar and you're better. I'm not going to shit talk on Derrick Henry. Yes, they wouldn't have lost or had a chance to win if he didn't fumble a couple times. But here's the thing. Put it up. Put Leafs up right now. Put his last comment up right now. This is the worst Baltimore defense I've seen in years. It's hot garbage. It's dumpster fire. I wouldn't even let a homeless person dig while it's on fire. It's that bad. It's one of the worst defenses I've seen Baltimore ever have.
When the identity of what your team naturally is, your identity was never Lamar. It was never your running game. Your identity since the birth of this team has always been defensive prowess. So to abandon that is a discredit to what the franchise was built on and what this franchise prides itself on. I feel like there's something greater at stake here than just winning football games. I think that you're betting your legacy on trying to reestablish this team as an offensive running team and as this powerhouse up the middle offensively that I don't think that it works. I don't think that that's Baltimore football. Baltimore is a very... Have you been in Baltimore?
No, I have not.
All right, my friend.
I know
Baltimore is a little bit that way from DC.
Yes.
Baltimore's nasty. It is dirty.
Yes.
But we call it Charm City. city for a fucking reason.
And what is that city? What is that reason?
Baltimore is a gritty blue collar city.
Oh,
It is a get after it. It is a fucking there. Wait, motherfuckers is working in the goddamn coal mills. Like this is a thing. Motherfuckers is hitting the ocean, and this is a fisherman city. This is a ride out on the dock. This is a
go get me some
the
blue crab.
mentality of exactly. This is a crabbing city. So to not embody that from a tackle and go and get the mindset is criminality to the culture of which you represent.
No,
bottom 10 and stopping the run is fucking insane.
I got better for you. I understand we're not talking just here. I want to set you up. I'm setting you up more. I understand we're not talking just fantasy, right?
It's not because it's not about fantasy football with this team.
No.
It's not about
no, it's not. No, it's not.
This team is fantasy football. Really, defense is good.
But the numbers, but the numbers I'm about to tell you just show you how bad the team is by giving you fantasy numbers. Okay?
Namaste.
Here's the thing. On defense, okay? This is defensive points allowed by position or to each position. So, how many points does a team give to quarterback, to running back, to wide receiver, right? They give up to QBs on average per game. So, it doesn't matter that they've played more games. It's per game. They give up the third most points to quarterbacks in the entire league. They give up the second most points to a running back per game in the league. They give up the third most points to a wide receiver in the league. And the only one that they're okay at, the ninth, they give up the ninth most points to tight ends. So they give up the top 3 or 4 most at each position. Do you know the only team that does that besides them? It's the
Tennessee.
Cowboys.
Which have no Travion Diggs, by the way.
Yeah.
I had to make that. Bro, that fucked me so hard in IDP. Guess what I did?
What?
I flipped Travion for Mikey Stranstreal.
Oh, God.
I was like, I'll just guess who's ranked higher.
Yeah.
Mikey.
Mm-hmm.
I was stupid for not having Mikey the whole time. I'm still 5-1 in that league, by the way. But I could have been 6-0 had I done this a long time ago. Because nobody was watching it. It's not bias. I need something in that game. And Derek Stingley is my DB1. So I need a solid DB2. Wouldn't done this 3 years ago. Welcome to the channel, baby. One thing I want to capitalize with Baltimore is thank God they're on the bye. I want to see how they're going to figure this out and work this out. It's going to be super interesting for this team. I think this team gets into the playoffs and they sneak in. I don't think they are as dangerous as we thought they would have been. It's a one and done situation. And I think that we should just lock that in and accept the fate. A thing that I want to get into be like really early. Like we're freestyling this show sheet.
We're only 30 minutes in.
Exactly. So like we can fit a lot in, and it's just you and I. Has Jaden Daniels looked the same? Is there a problem in Washington?
No,
or is there just or is the problem in Washington is that there's too much to where it needs to slow down?
What do you mean by that?
Denver Nuggets with AI and Melo.
No, the problem is
you have too much. I think that is too much.
No, I think they don't have enough. And here's what I mean. You have hear me out. You got Jaden Daniels on a bum leg, not 100%, having to wear the brace. He's come out and said he doesn't like wearing the brace. It doesn't fit his style. Okay. You got You got Bill, who, yes, he did decent. I thought he would have done better last week. I'll be honest. But I'm not blaming him.
The second that I realized it was raining, I knew that.
But I'm not
was
blaming
happen.
Bill. I'm just blaming
Not
the
for a
situation.
rookie.
But here's the issue. Here's my problem. He's out again. You have no Terry. Debo is not Debo. Debo's dinged up. He hasn't been Debo. You got Noah Brown. Luke McCaffrey's been your best. He's not your best wide receiver.
He's been our best weapon.
But he's been your best weapon. For God's sakes, Robbie, you guys are so bad that
we
you haven't
haven't
used Traylon Burks.
We haven't used Jalen Lane.
No,
we haven't used Jalen Lane.
No, you're so bad with weapons being disparaged and all that you had to go sign Traylon Burks to the practice squad. Come on, no. He
all
couldn't
right,
even make the Tennessee Titans.
Let's remove Washington out of it. At some point, somewhere, Traylon was going to get a job.
Yes, but whatever team he was going to, I'd be saying the same shit.
Whatever team he was going to, I'd be. I don't care that like we got. I don't.
What if he's
like
your
no
WR2?
I feel like no matter what, I'd be like, I'm happy that you have a job.
What if he's your WR2 this Sunday? Does that make you happy? Because it wouldn't make me happy.
No, not this Sunday. No.
Because Debo might be out.
Debo might be out. Terry's out already.
Terry's out, and Debo said he's 50-50.
You know, look.
I just don't think your offense is...
In encapsulation, I'm here at the casino. I'm going to keep it real. This is no bias. I'm going to admit that's likely a loss for us. I also have to acknowledge the fact that I'm in this weird 2025 NFL to where I could go on air and I could say that now and the opposite could happen. I am quickly learning through this year's NFL, through today's NFL, that I don't think that we can hang our hat too high on anything. I think that game is still very much 50-50.
Yeah.
CD is back. I think that Dallas has every opportunity to take advantage of this. I think that Dallas should take it.
I don't think this hurts Pickens at all.
There's no Dorrance Armstrong. Dallas has this. Dallas should win this.
Dallas should have beat Carolina.
Dallas should have not let the Jets get any points.
But they beat them. They lost to Carolina.
If I'm a bettor, I'm staying away from that game. And that's that. Me being a fan of Washington out of it. As a bettor, I think that game is designed. Normally, that game would not be designed as a trap. Normally, you would know who we could go all the way back to the 90s. Normally, you would know the better roster is this, the better roster is that, and you could move on. This year's it's too fucked, and I don't think that one is as clear cut as it can be. I would bet Dallas as if I'm going to be smart money. But so far this year, smart money hasn't meant shit. I can't believe I just said that inside of these walls. They're going to hear me. Well, I'm not going to win a single-handed baccarat tonight. Like, he knows too much. What are you thinking about James Franklin getting fired? Let's actually talk about some coaching firings. Let's talk about James Franklin first. Or do you want to do Tennessee first? Tennessee or James Franklin? We're talking about one of them first. Are you done?
Neither. I am making an ad lib.
What are you ad-libbing?
I was going to bring something up when you started talking about Buffalo or Baltimore and Washington, asking if they're in trouble or anything. Here we go. I think Buffalo's in trouble.
So we're keeping the NFL?
I think Buffalo's in trouble. And hear me out. Here's why I think they're
Let's
in
bring
trouble.
this up now. All right. So let me phrase it like this. After the last couple of outings for the Buffalo Bills, Josh Allen is definitely still Josh Allen.
Yes.
How desperate is it that Buffalo finds a wide receiver one at this juncture of the
They need to
NFL?
trade for Olave.
What does that look like, in your opinion?
Well, it might not have to be Olave, but they need to trade for a one.
If I'm getting Olave, even with the concussions, it has to be a 2.
My point is
It's
this.
Olave. It's Olave.
My point is this. If they don't get a top-end wide receiver, they will not make the Super Bowl.
Look, if they are able to go and get Olave, I feel like it costs a 2. And a piece, that piece is probably going to be like a 2 and Knox. So they're going to have to sacrifice that 2 tight end set they love so much. They don't have a guy to elevate in that position, but I feel like that's the proper cost. If I feel like I'm New Orleans, I can't keep running Taysom Hill into the ground. I'm never going to find that again.
Are there
I
any
need
other
a
wide
tight end at
receivers
some
on the
point.
market? All right, here's another one. Here's one. Would you, if you were Buffalo, cost taken out of it, would you rather have Olave or DJ Moore?
Olave. I'm taking the injury in consideration.
You mean the nut injury?
What?
The groin injury.
Well, I was talking about the concussions, but
I meant DJ Moore's groin. The cut that made him stay overnight.
I'm still taking Olave.
Okay.
Olave, with a proper quarterback, won't get concussed as much and can sustain the volume that's given his way.
Okay. So
Has the hands. I believe that Olave has the hands.
I do too.
I feel like Olave has better hands than
I
DJ.
know your answer is Olave. So here's another one for you. DJ Moore for Buffalo situation. DJ Moore or Jacoby Myers? For what you would have, like, you wouldn't have to pay as much for Jacoby.
Jacoby's is in a mystery position because he can go to a couple of different places.
Yep.
Jacoby has hands, and I love his older. Jacoby has the better over the shoulder.
But what does Buffalo need? Like, what fits Buffalo more? Okay, let me ask you this: Is DJ Moore too much? Is DJ Moore too much like Shakir?
No.
See, I'm asking you because you're the wide receiver guy.
Shit.
I'm asking you because you're the
Fuck
wide
you.
receiver guy.
Fuck you. Fuck you. You're wrong for this. You're a dick for this.
Because you think Olave is.
Shakir and Jacoby.
Is Olave too much Shakir?
You're adding, no matter what you do with the available pieces right now, you're adding the same situation.
That's the problem. That's what I'm afraid of.
With any of these equations for Buffalo's, I'm thinking about Buffalo. I'm just
Mhm.
thinking about Buffalo.
No. That's what I wanted you to do.
I'm plugging in DJ. I'm plugging in Jacoby.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking about how fast Josh throws. You basically need. You're gonna hate what I'm gonna say. Buffalo's gonna hate what I'm gonna say. You basically need Diggs back because Diggs is the only person that has a soft enough hands.
And he's in between.
Josh Allen throws at such of a speed similar to Joe Milton's biggest problem is that he throws too hard and he throws too fast.
Okay, so let me ask you this. This is not feasible.
Oh, wait. Happy birthday to you.
Oh.
Happy birthday
Where's my boots?
to you. Happy birthday, dear Aiden.
Duval.
Happy birthday to you. From Boys.
Duval. That's what you get from me.
Duval.
Here's a question.
I love you, little bro.
I know it's not feasible. I'm not saying to trade for him. It's not feasible. But are you saying that Jordan Addison would be the perfect type of guy to go there?
I think that Jefferson needs Jordan Addison.
No. I do. I'm just saying. I'm saying if I could clone Addison, is that the type of guy that they could use?
Because Addison can do all the things that those guys can do, but he's more sure-handed. Yes,
that's what I thought. Yeah. And here's the reason.
I'm gonna get really nerdy right now. All right, fine. No. You asked.
I know.
You asked. So, like, similar in golf, like at wide receiver, it's a very much the way I coach receivers. It's soft hands. It's framing. I believe in framing. I believe in soft hands. There's a way that the pass is supposed to fit a certain way. I feel like I sound like the wide receiver version of Dan Orlovsky right now. Oh God, I'm not trying to sound so nerdy.
Do that.
I'm not trying to sound so nerdy, but like, there's a way that your hand's supposed to roll out, and there's a way that it's supposed to fit, and there's a perfect scenario to where everything just kind of marries together. And for me, Addison just has this natural rollout of his hands to where he frames. So when we talk about intricate details, Addison has a specific asset to where he complements Jefferson so well to make Jefferson do the things that he does so much better, because they both do those same things on the same level. And I think it's because they come from pedigrees of that same shit. You know, and I think that's where we talk about duos like Jefferson and Addison. When we talk about Chase and Higgins in the earlier segment, it's a certain way that you play wide receiver. There's certain mechanics that make what you do so much better than anyone else. I'm not perfect at all those mechanics, but I know, God damn it, I know how to fucking be perfect at all those mechanics. You know, so yeah, just want to. I'm sorry you brought it up, so like I had to kind of like contextualize it.
No,
I just go ahead.
The only reason I brought Addison up was not even because of DJ Moore and Olave. He just seems to do the stuff in between Shakir and Coleman.
DJ Moore is an instinctive receiver. You'll see DJ Moore do some reaching during the play, or he tracks. He tracks. DJ Moore tracks very well, very well. He's a very much over the shoulder, boom, lace in, like that's DJ to a T, to a fucking T, and no one can tell me different. If I ask DJ Moore to hit me on a fucking slant 5 yards, I don't trust DJ on that. Because I know that that's going to require a DJ to use his reach, and I know the DB probably has bigger reach than DJ. DJ is not a matchup specialist.
Yeah.
DJ doesn't create problems for outside DBs. For at least brought up, they need a Z. DJ's not a Z. DJ cannot line up outside. They need a DK. They need an Xavier. They need an Xavier Legette.
So are you telling me, let's go old school? Because I bring this guy up about the Chiefs all the time when people say, what kind of wide receiver do you need? Not saying we need receivers now, but like in the past when we only had Tyreek and he's the speedster. I always said, I want another Dwayne Bowe type.
You need someone that can box out. You need someone that can box out. Like I mean, and it just comes down to that. Like, AZ is off the scrimmage line, but you're outside is your Z. But like they just need a big body that can go out there and fucking go and get it. And it's not gonna happen in this class in this class of free agency.
Nope.
For Buffalo.
Or the class.
No. I mean, we got Cam Johnson at Auburn.
Mekhi Lemon and Tyson might be the two best. And neither one of them are that type of wide receiver. We have to wait 2 years before we see Ryan Williams or Jeremiah. Great House from Notre Dame thought he was going to be something. He poo-pooed on my freaking Debbie rosters.
Debbie, you meant Debbie.
He bit a big poop on my Debbie teams.
We have 10 minutes till halftime.
Let's talk about poo-poo.
Go ahead.
No, you were going to bring it up earlier, so I'm letting you bring it up.
Wait, which poo-poo?
Tennessee.
I actually do want to talk about this.
Or you can bring up the other one. It's up to you. You can bring up the college one or the pro one.
No, well, we're going to bring them both up.
Well, I just didn't know if you wanted to save one till after or not.
We can fit them both in this.
That's fine.
10
That's
minutes.
fine. That's fine.
Let's start with James Franklin first. James Franklin, Penn State, separate. What are our thoughts? I mean, I feel like this sets Penn State. Penn State needed to do this. Penn State's a destination coaching.
Is it?
Spot.
Okay, here's my point. Here's my point of view.
Yes, it is.
I know, but I said that for a reason, and I'll get to why I bring that up in a second. You lose in a heartbreaker to, yes, Gavin McKenna is a thing. You lose in a heartbreaker to Oregon at home. Then you lose I'm just setting it up. Then you go and lose to my UCLA Bruins, which you had no business losing to. After they fired Deshaun Foster, they had an OC who had never even knew how to use a freaking headset before. He even said that after the game. Jerry Neuheisel.
Yep.
20-point underdog, and you lose. Then you lose at home, or 20-point favorite, then you lose. And then you lose to Northwestern as a 20-point favorite at home. Then you get let go. Here's why it happened. I think they were going to fire him at the end of the year. But the reason they did it now is for two reasons. Transfer portal and NIL. Because you're going to have kids, if you do it at the end of the year, it's going to be too late to get some of those new kids. Kids are going to go, I don't want to go to Penn State, whatever. Now you're able to say, hey, we got a new start. $56 million buyout. They decided to pay $56 million to let this guy go do that on the front porch. Okay? He still lives in the city. I'm not going there. Okay.
Listen.
Don't go there.
At the end of the day, it is still a coaching destination. I'm sure that there are coaches
it is
that
still a
would be
coaching destination.
Okay,
But what I'm saying is, I think for players, you'll see why I say that in a sec. But for players, I think they did it now. I think teams did it now. The same reason Deshaun Foster got fired early. Other teams are firing their head coach. You guys, we talked about it. Virginia Tech, they fired their head coach early. I think teams are doing it earlier, so you give a chance for players to go transfer. You also have a chance for other people to see what what's coming. What the direction of the team is. The reason I say it's not as good of a destination is the same reasons that we said he was going to get fired.
I'll put it this way: Penn State's a better destination than the Tennessee Titans right now.
Ohtani just hit another home run. A solo shot. So that's his second tonight. What I mean is they're not. I don't think they're as good of a destination as they could be because they don't win the right games. They got to bring in the right coach. But what I think is hilarious is the fact that just talking about hiring a new coach from the Big Ten got the Indiana coach an 8-year,
Cincinnati got paid, baby. That was crazy.
$11.5 million a year contract for a guy who's only been in Indiana for a year and a half for being at a team. Isn't James Madison down by you?
Okay.
Well, where are you from?
But yes.
Where
It's in Harrisonburg.
Okay. So from a guy who coached at JMU, whatever you guys call it out there.
JMU. Bulldogs.
For a guy who coached at JMU in 2023 to just get paid $11.5 million on the pure speculation that Penn State
JMU has had a dog ass program for a
and they moved up to D1, but
it
ain't Penn State. And so for what I'm saying is, I'm saying is for him to decide to stay, he decided to stay at Indiana. He said that Indiana is a better position for him than Penn State.
But this is also we're also witnessing the landscape change to where the money is so abundant to where
it doesn't matter as much.
This is gonna sound weird. Like everyone's like, well, everyone has a price. I think they were seeing guys to where, like, I mean, let's look at fucking Nebraska. Let's look at Matt Rule.
That's what I was about to
bring up. A 30-year rule, like where it's like there are programs that want him, but he has already gone on record and he's like, I kind of just want to stay here. And there's enough money to where like guys can be like, I just want to be where I'm at. And I think that that's actually a good. We're reaching a point to where like moral integrity is becoming acceptable. it's becoming acceptable to say no because there's so much money to be thrown around. So like I look at, you know, like Signetti, who chose to stay. You know, I look at, you know, Rule, who's gonna choose to stay. I wholeheartedly believe. I don't think that like there's a couple of coaches that are like I don't think that they're just gonna up and leave, you know, kind of like what you brought up. So I don't know.
His home run was
I don't
470 feet. It almost went out of the stadium, out in right center.
I mean, I've seen him whack 400.
Freddie Freddie was like this. So I have a question about this Penn State thing, because you brought up Matt Rule, so I don't need to talk about that anymore. I heard this question this morning on a reel from a big name alternative, not an ESPN, a big name alternative. You can guess who later.
Klatt.
No.
Okay.
Different one. Not a.
Then I'm gonna shut up. And I'm gonna shut up because I'm not gonna know where you're coming from.
What is a better job right now? Penn State or the Gators? And then I'll tell you what their thought was.
Do you want the truth or a lie?
Well, I'm going to put who it was in the chat, and then you can take it from there.
No, I don't even want to see. I just answer my question.
I want the truth.
Put it in the chat, but I'm not going to look.
The truth.
I'd rather die on my sword at the highest level. So give me Florida. I'd rather die on my sword at the highest level. God damn it. I want to punch someone in the fucking face, and it's not even their fault.
It wasn't the main guys. It was their college dudes.
What did they say? What was their take?
It was same team you said, Florida, due to the SEC, and they still think there's stigma from Joe Pa for some things, but also their main thing is the conference and the recruiting pool.
I can do.
They think the recruiting pool is still bigger for Florida.
All right, so I don't think that that's a fair assessment. I think that's being too harsh. I think that's being too heavily SEC. If you're asking me straight up, like I said, fuck it, I'm gonna die on my sword in the SEC because I know what's gonna happen. At least it's you coached in the SEC. Now, if it's not coming down to that, and if it's like, hey, you get to recruit, you get to do whatever. Well, why am I going to go to Florida where I know that if I go to Penn State, I feel like I can build and I can become a part of that culture and I can do more, and that's a more inviting nature. Florida does not like outsiders. You need to be someone that represents that breed of football, that brand of football. And right now, Florida doesn't have an identity. No. So it'd be me. If I'm picking Florida, I'd have to come in and reestablish that identity. I have to reestablish what Gator football is. And my version of my football is not going to be Gator football.
No.
And I don't know if my version of football will win games in the SEC. I'd win games in the Big Ten. I'd win games in I win games in the MAC. I could probably coach in the MAC. No, I couldn't.
Could you coach at the same level as Vic is right now?
Vic's what?
He's in Norfolk State.
He's in the MAC.
He's in the MAC. Yeah, Norfolk State.
He's in the MAC. I could I could coach in the MAAC because of my understanding of high level systems. But like Digger Phelps, one of my fucking coaches. Like, I went to Clinton Porter's summer camps. Like, I fucking, so like, I played as far as I could. If it wasn't for me enlisting, I would have played at VT. So like thinking about like the whole holistic outcome and everything, and just my understanding of the game. Like I could run Norfolk Stakes offense. Easy. It wouldn't be the way that they'd want it. It ain't even campfire stories, bro. Like that's just straight up. Like I could easily have a play sheet and give me 2 seasons. Give me 2 seasons. And I'll install everything that I want the way that I want. But I also need to be able to spend money the way that I want. It wouldn't be a situation of like you're just coach. Like it would have to be like I have to be athletic director. Not athletic director, but like football like director. I'm gonna ask you that same question. Do you think you could do it?
Yes, but not. Maybe not head coach, but I know I could help. I know I could do something.
What do you think? Talk about it.
Because I didn't play at a high level, it wouldn't work as a head. But I mean, in the sense of like right away. But I think because of the knowledge that I have after you've seen what I've diagnosed now with looking at all 22. I'm like you. I don't look at freaking, what do you call it?
I'm gonna put it this way: Peter Schrager never played played it down a football. Played. Peter Schrager could run a football team. So go ahead, continue. Now that I've given you that, go ahead.
I think I would be a good O-line coach. Trenches.
I could see that.
Because you know how I like to diagnose the trenches.
Because anytime I've ever given you an assignment, anytime I've ever been like, I need this. What do you watch it from the line out?
Yeah, I watch it from the line.
Whereas like me, I watch football very differently from everyone else. I watch football from quarterback to receiver.
See, I like watching it from quarterback into the line.
I'm looking at line to create timing and space for the QB. Yeah. That's where I give a fuck. And then obviously creating situations for screens, for blocks, I'm looking at shit like that.
Last year I paid a lot of attention to the pocket. And watching guys, I watched the pocket, and I watched a lot of like how a quarterback moves inside the pocket.
I don't think that I don't
that's not on the field, though.
I don't think that that's right, and I feel like that's wrong. Like this is very true. You learn to watch inside out. You learn to watch inside out. That's the way that you're taught. Once you play a position, you watch that position.
It's different.
They're 2 totally different things. They are drastically different things. Like, there's no need for me personally. Outside of, it's like if I'm on air and if I'm explaining it to you guys, I'm going to watch it from the inside out and call it from the inside out, which you guys see, obviously. If it's me doing my own shit by myself, no one around, like if it's me off air, I'm watching Jamar. I'm watching fucking Jettas.
But like, I'm watching I'll give you this. Well, and I'll give you this too. You know how much in the past couple of years that I've started to dive into rookie film, even hard. Like, how many wide receivers did I watch a half hour of rookie film a piece? And
okay, Okay,
But
hold on.
No. But my point is I'm just saying how I watch. But the way I've been watching the rookie film is I'm paying attention to literally.
You didn't start doing that though. Like I was that was me being like. I remember like that was like 3 years ago of us being like.
No. But I was doing other.
Like,
I was looking at other stuff too. But when I started doing my own film analysis for the rookie stuff, when I was doing even outside of you, just watching rookie film. When I'm watching the wide receivers, I watch the wide receivers and the DBs for coverage. But I isolate and try not to look at the line. I look at the line at a different angle. Like you're saying, you watch it all the same. For me to do the wide receiver, for me, because I've never played the wide receiver and everything else, I focus. Like how many times did I hit you up going, remember what that one day? I remember hitting you up one day going, does the foot matter? Does what foot is inside and what foot is out? Most people wouldn't have asked you that question, but that's the stuff that caught my attention. Because
what's funny is that after you brought it up, one other person that we know, like hit me up afterwards and was like, send me a clip, and they were like, "What do you think?" Because it was the same thing that you were just asking about, and I think that it might have been in relation to the same player. It wasn't someone that like you filmed with. It wasn't someone that like you filmed with. It was. So like, yeah.
Well, because with the player that I was paying attention to, and I'll say who it is. At the time, it was Troy Franklin. I remember looking at Troy Franklin, and I knew from what foot was forward what route he was running.
But notice he's cleaned that up a lot too.
Oh, he has. But that's why I asked you, does it matter what left you do it? And you're like, well, it depends on the player, and it sometimes. And he would always he'd always have a different foot out unless he was running a slant. And when he was running the slant, he had the inside foot up. Every other route, he had the inside foot back.
So here's his tell now. So speaking of that exact same receiver, here's his tell now. He does a right foot back skip. So like, I can't show it like right now, but like people that play receiver,
like a wannabe Devonta, like a wannabe Adams.
Yeah, he tries a jump skip, but where Javonte keeps his feet to where you don't know.
Yeah.
Troy does his thing where you know he's going to cut inside because he takes the right and he cuts it, boom.
Yeah.
And he boom. So where it's telegraphed, and I feel like if we get rid of that, that's where we get rid of the safe floor that Troy has.
The only reason I brought that up is the only reason I brought that up is if I wasn't isolating my eyes to just a wide receiver in the coverage, I wouldn't have caught that. You might have caught that because the way you watch the receiver is different. If I watched the whole field at once, I wouldn't have caught that.
Watch. You ready for this? You want to know what Juwan Johnson does? He hits. He. If you notice when Juwan Johnson runs, he sways.
He sways and hits the shoulder shake.
He rocks and he'll rock and then boom, and then he stays on the same line, but it's a doop, and he stays on and he goes and he hits that seam.
He hits the shoulder shake.
Yeah, just kind of little things. Sorry. All right, I'm done being a nerd. We are going to get into halftime.
Yes, I need a break.
Outside of halftime, what we are actually going to do
is Brian Callahan.
Something else, and best picks of the weekend. I want to gamble. Yeah, so, like, I want to wrap this up. I want to go have fun. It's my anniversary. So, we'll see y'all in a few.
Yeah, baby, I like it raw. Hey, baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw. Hey, baby, I like it raw. That raw shit, I'ma hit him with that raw shit. Real hip hop, one hit'll leave you nauseous. That raw shit, in the middle of a mosh pit. Never saying aw shit, screaming, this is awesome. That raw shit, I'ma hit him with that raw shit. Real hip hop, one hit'll leave you nauseous. That raw shit, In the middle of a mosh pit, never saying aw shit, screaming. This is awesome. My flow's atrocious, I hope you know this like hocus hocus. I make them put their hands up, nigga roller coaster. I stand over looking down on them like coffee does the coasters. I do the most, but most of you niggas don't even know what most is. So hold your noses when you step into me. I'm like Moses, I'll part ways and leave you dead in the sea. I'm definitely preaching to the death of MCs. It's Black P and Richard Ray, hip-hop's epic relief. And y'all thought y'all had it, I'm robbing them like Aladdin. No genie wishing, no magic. I've learned the hard way through traffic, ducking and dodging. I'm mighty morphin' to God and get haughty, even my odds. Man, somebody tell me to stop. I didn't know love until I pumped Cool J. I was at my grandma's house aiming, making Kool-Aid to jam the Bobby Boucher. Like Cube say it's a new day, so I'ma roll a blunt, a J, whatever. Yo, what Snoop say? He said he want that raw shit. I'ma hit him with that raw shit. Real hip hop. One hit'll leave you nauseous, that raw shit. In the middle of a mosh pit, never saying aw shit, screaming. This is awesome. That raw shit. I'ma hit him with that raw shit. Real hip hop. One hit'll leave you nauseous, that raw shit. In the middle of a mosh pit, never saying aw shit, screaming. This is awesome.
This that raw shit. Uppercut to your jaw shit. Gun so big, make a motherfucking car flip. Aw shit. I ain't even trying to pop a trigger. I'm wound up, I guess it's time to clock a nigga. Most of the time, these lyrics over your head. I look up to myself like there's mirrors over my bed. I'm over the edge, apocalypto with the crypto. Your girl giving head for Bitcoin, it's lit, bro. ODB, a BKG, baby, I like it raw. No STD, I'm so MPC, not MP3. I love vinyl, love tapes, fuck MTV. Let me be. I studied under the greats, you a carbon copy. You studied under the fakes, I'm running with apes. Gorillas in the mist, me and Ray got trees, banana clips, you hit back.
That raw shit, I'ma hit him with that raw shit. Real hip hop, one hit'll leave you nauseous, that raw shit. In the middle of a mosh pit, never saying aw shit, screaming. This is awesome. That raw shit, I'ma hit him with that raw shit. Real hip hop, one hit'll leave you nauseous, that raw shit. In the middle of a mosh pit, never saying aw shit, screaming. This is awesome. That raw shit. I'ma hit him with that raw shit, real hip hop. One hit'll leave you nauseous, that raw shit. In the middle of a mosh pit, never saying aw shit, screaming. This is awesome. That raw shit. I'ma hit him with that raw shit, real hip hop. One hit'll leave you nauseous, that raw shit. In the middle of a mosh pit, never saying aw shit, screaming. This is awesome. Hey baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw. Hey baby, I like it raw.
What is good, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy El Capitan Robbie J of the Rumboyz Fantasy Sports Network here at the NFL Players Association 2019 Rookie Premiere with Nate Bosa, with my co-host Ty Boogie, all the Rum boys and girls out there tuning in. We are sitting down with the number one draft pick, the one and only Kyler Murray, Dwayne Haskins, Hollywood, Drew Lock, no other than Andy Isabella, Miles Boykin. We are sitting with Benny Snell Jr., Easton Stick, Bryce Love, UGA's own the big dog of the Bulldogs, Riley Ridley.
How you doing?
It's Friday. We all got jobs. We got an interview to do. National championship winner, NFL draftee, TJ Hawkinson, Iowa Hawkeyes. What is good, brother?
Hey, it's good to be here.
Hey, welcome. ACCR, right?
Oh, you already know.
Hail to the Redskins.
I gotta ask, you're gonna play the Browns? Like, are you gonna just burn them again? What you think you do? I mean,
I think the media put us against each other. I like them so.
You're friends.
We were in a hot tub time machine, bro.
Yeah, he's cool. He plays video games just like me. That's what we really do.
For me, be able to break the all-time rushing leader in 3 years. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the UK O-line, man. Y'all did that.
When you wake up in the morning, you don't want to have to feel like you're doing work.
Exactly.
You want to feel blessed and excited to do what you're doing day in and day out. And I can truly say that.
As always, ladies and gentlemen, cheers to me, cheers to you, all the Rum boys and girls. What it do? Dilly. That was live, man. And we are back. We only got like a couple more topics that we're going to cover really quick. I just want to get into Tennessee Titans, Brian Callahan. Callahan getting fired. The Tennessee Titans without a head coach. Cam Ward, developmental quarterback. I mean, what the fuck?
What angle you want me to take this at?
Whatever you want.
I think this is a complete disservice. I think
Callahan knows football.
he's not a freaking head coach.
He's not. He knows football.
Yes, Josh McDaniels knows football. He ain't a freaking head coach. Matt Patricia knows football. He ain't a head coach. Bill Belichick knows football. He's not a college football coach.
Who do you think that they are going to get at this
care
fucking point, Mike?
I don't know, and I don't care. I am going to break this down. Okay? This team is a travesty, and it's a freaking hellhole. Here's why. And I know you got people that we know that report for this team, report on this team, whatever.
They fired Carthon, fired his lackey.
That's where I was going.
Hired his lackey.
Yep.
Hired his lackey, then fired his lackey.
And then hired a coach. And hired a GM, hired the coach, and then fired that GM. So now you're on a lame duck anyway. And then you decide to go, while you're lame duck coaching, we're going to draft the number 1 overall talent at Cam Ward for quarterback. Now you're going to have the same. You're going to have the same situation.
I'm about to snap on this nigga.
Now you're going to have the same situation where you're going to have a new coach, maybe a new GM, but a new regime who didn't draft Cam Ward only 1 year after, just like Justin Fields, just like other ones that freaking sucked. And here's the problem. I don't remember if I brought this up on Wednesday or not, but on Tuesday, a podcast that I respect said that they had a source, big time podcast that I respect, not like, yes, you're not like one of our friends, said that they had a source that 2 names that were being brought up on the inside of Tennessee, and this is why I want to say this is a travesty, because this is true. I almost put them on the level of the Raiders and the Cowboys and Cleveland as bad management. 2 names that were being brought up were Matt Nagy and Arthur Smith.
Yes, we did talk about this Wednesday night.
I just don't get it.
All right, here's why I get it, and I thought about it a little bit after you and I talked Wednesday night, because those are names that would probably go for it.
Yes, but I don't get it from Cam Ward. If you have Cam Ward as your quarterback, you're doing him a travesty.
Okay, but we're talking about management's thought process.
That sucked.
It's management.
I know.
You and I are asking Tennessee to be intelligent. Tennessee, I'm insulting your intelligence.
Are you saying it's the same thing?
Give me a second. As a football organization, I am insulting your intelligence. Your owner did not show up to take accountability for this firing.
Yeah.
There's a lack of accountability, which shows a lack of intelligence on the inside. So therefore, you need to figure out a way to fix it in order to convince people
like us
on the outside, not me, because who am I? I'm a podcaster. I'm a social media influencer. It doesn't fucking matter what I say. You need to convince your fan base, your season ticket holders, your people that are spending money to view this team, that this team has something to believe in. Mike, you brought up some excellent names. I feel like you should be going after a Mike McCarthy. You can't fucking go and get a Mike McCarthy. You know why? Because you have incompetencies at the top level. So you have to go and settle for names like an Arthur Smith and etc. You backed yourself into this position, Tennessee. So understand what I'm saying right now. Titans fans, understand the predicament in the box that I'm putting you in right now.
Can I ask you a question about
It's
certain
fair, and I think that it's fair that I do so. Go ahead, Mike. I'm sorry.
So, no, there's a coach that I think they should try to go after, and I'm going to ask you if you were him, would you take it? But my issue with it is I don't – okay, casuals, Leafs and guys like that, they know who I'm talking about, but casuals might not know who I'm talking about.
Leafs talking shit, so I don't care.
Would you take the job if you were Joe Brady? Because what I'm saying is they need an offensive-minded coach that can help Cam out.
If I'm Joe Brady, I'm thinking about the luck that I've already had. But I'm also looking, like you said, I'm looking at Cam, and I'm thinking, God damn, I can do something with that.
That's my point.
But do I take another risk?
You know who I would? You know who would take it if I were them? You know if I were them, you know who I would take? Mike Kafka.
Why?
If Mike Kafka being stuck behind Dable, if they offered it to me and I was Mike Kafka, I would take it.
Tennessee needs a Tennessee guy. Tennessee needs a blue blood guy.
They did have one and they let him go. They did have one in Vrabel and they let him go.
I know. But that's also part of why this thing is so far off the rails, is because you had the perfect fit.
Yeah,
you had a baddie.
Yeah.
You had a baddie and you fumbled a baddie.
And even though I don't think Brian Callahan is meant to be a head coach, you know what he brought along with himself? One of the greatest offensive line coaches this league has seen, and they fumbled that bag. His dad said
Tennessee future. So future has a Tennessee has Sierra, and Sierra is now with Russell Wilson. Future has had plenty of baddies. Is Tennessee just future? They just fumble baddies. They just get baddies and they just fumble them.
Nah. I don't agree with that.
I don't think that there is a perfect fit. I think that we can throw any name. I think we can throw any name. Bro, Gruden is desperate to get back in the NFL, and I don't think that Gruden would take this job.
I don't think Gruden's desperate to get into the NFL.
I think that Gruden's loving his life right now.
I think Gruden would rather take a college job.
I think that Gruden would have a lot of fun with a college job.
Do you throw money at him if you're Penn State?
Don't play with me.
I don't know if he would do it.
He's getting such a big bag to do media.
Okay, let's bring this up.
Independent sports media.
Hey, yes, but let me ask you this. Isn't he the exact type of mentality and personality to prove that he can do it because Belichick couldn't?
He'd fuck that organization up. He'd make them some dogs.
But what I'm saying is he would be like, well, let's go somewhere and prove that. Because people are saying, an old head NFL coach can't do it. Oh, let me go prove that someone can. It's just Bill's the problem. It wasn't Bill, it was Brady. I'll go prove it.
I don't think that is way too.
I don't think Gruden is as old school as people think.
Gruden's gotten so adapted to social media at this point to where he could probably blend in with the locker room. I played for Gruden. Racism and all, I'd play with Gruden.
I think you'd be an idiot not to.
Yeah. Bro, I played for Diggerfeld.
I'm just saying if you want to win.
It was a 7-on-7 program that I did it, but I played for fucking Diggerfeld.
I'm just saying, if you want to win.
When the lights are on you and it's like that, and you gotta like, when your dad looks at you and it's like, you better. Like, it's different. It's just different. I want to get into best bets for the weekend. I don't know how I want to break this down. I'm going to keep it real with you. I don't want to get overzealous. I feel like I might want to keep this like super conservative, like a pick 2 ski on college, a pick 2 ski on NFL, and we let it die. Like, we just, I don't know about you.
I know.
The shit's been too risky lately. Like, it's just wild. It's just wild. Nebraska's getting their shit kicked in right now.
What's going on in the Miami game?
I think Miami, baby. Can you Google Miami Louisville? I think Miami came back, but Louisville was kicking their ass. I'm not sure. I was down at the bar when Miami was pushing back. (24-21). Louisville. Is it final? Louisville won.
Oh,
Eric is somewhere happy.
Oh, shit. My brother's happy now. Because he's seen Louisville versus Clemson. So that just raised that game. All right. You ready?
I think I'm ready.
Let's go 1-1-1. So I'll give one college, and then you give one college. I'll give one college, and you give one college, and then we'll go to NFL.
All right, then do you want to go first on your first college? Because I'll give my first college.
You go. That's fine. Either way.
Lane Kiffin, Ole Miss covering against Georgia, baby. Let's fucking rock it. Ole Miss +7. Suck my dick.
I am perfectly okay with that. My first one is going to be partly because I'm hanging my hat on my laurels. I'm going back to an episode before the season started. My dark horse to win the Big 12 and cause some ruffles in the college football playoff. They have a rivalry game. They have the Holy War. I'm taking Utah on the road against BYU.
I hate you.
Why? Were you going to do the opposite?
I had BYU.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. No, because that makes. Listen, this is how we make smart analytics. I have to walk down to the sports book tomorrow morning, so it is what it is. Is it my go on college?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Rocky Mountain Top. 8.5. Give me Tennessee.
Okay.
I'm locking in Rocky Mountain Top. Let's go Tennessee.
Last week, I can't believe I'm doing this again, but I'm going to do it. Last week, Alabama beat Vanderbilt.
RDR is going to win that.
Huh?
That's yeah. RDR is going to win in UFC, but yeah. Go ahead, continue.
Vanderbilt lost to Alabama. I think they're going to be reeling. LSU needs the win. LSU is a 1.5 point dog. I'm taking LSU.
Okay. So I have. Wait, you have. What are your 2 college picks?
Utah and LSU.
Ole Miss and Tennessee spreads.
Now go to your first pro.
For my do I want to drop a puck bet first?
It's up to you.
I drop 1 puck bet, and I let you take one puck bet.
Oh God, I gotta go to it. Yeah.
Tomorrow's slate is sexy.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Yo, but he's in the chat, so like I'd be stupid not to take it. Let me get the Leafs, bro. Like, just let me take the Leafs. Like he's in the chat. I have to I have to rock with the fam.
So I am not going to commit the number 1 sin of betting, even though I want to. But let's go. No, they've been reeling, and I still think they're going to be reeling. I'm taking the Montreal Canadiens over the New York Rangers.
I fuck with it.
That's my hockey bet.
I love what our Dodgers are doing, by the way, right now.
Yeah, I'm watching it.
Yep.
Your
In
first-
UFC, I pick a fight, you pick a fight.
Jesus. Okay.
Shout yours out first. I have mine already. I'm hoping that you pick opposite from me. I'm hoping you pick a different fight from me, is what I'm saying.
You go, because I can pivot.
Give me Holland.
Okay. Over Malott?
Obviously, yeah.
His brother got his ass kicked last week.
I know.
I am going to go. Give me the old man. Give me Marlon Vera.
Okay. Are we both taking RDR?
Yeah.
I figured. All righty. And that brings us into NFL. We both get to.
Mm-hmm.
I am not allowed to pick Washington, but you are.
I'm not doing it. I don't think I'm doing it. I know I got one teed up.
I'll just say it. Washington is going to find a way to make it happen.
It's only a 1.5.
We probably
spread.
aren't.
It's only a
We
1.5
probably
point spread right now.
I know it's bad. It's bad. Well, we have 1,000,001 injuries.
I know, no, that's why. But I just didn't think it was only going to be 1.5.
I didn't think we don't have 1,000,001 injuries. I should have, because that's what happens when you go far in the season.
All right. You want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
Oh shit! I'm supposed to go first.
Up to you.
Oh, I have the Colts. So I have the Colts over the Chargers.
Okay, and that's a 1 point. That's a 1.5 point spread.
It's a plus 105 on the money line. I'm taking them straight up.
Okay, no, that's fine.
Yeah.
So you have an underdog pick, and I have an underdog pick.
Good.
My underdog pick is the Philadelphia Eagles to lose again to the Minnesota Vikings.
Hang on, I have to scroll up. What time is that game? Oh, that's 11 o'clock. Oh, they're gonna get fucked.
Minnesota has got a good defense, and that offense isn't cooking right now. And I think Minnesota's offense will be good enough in the passing game with even with Wentz, I think as long as they can protect Wentz a little bit, I think the secondary of Philly has not been the greatest.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen, there's not a whole lot of action.
No, there's not
this weekend. So we gotta take action where we can pretty much get action. I am gonna take my NFC East rival, the Giants, to cover 7 against the Denver Broncos.
Oh, okay. I don't like normally doing this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Or am I? No, I'm not. No.
My 7 wins. My 7 for 5 wins 315.
Okay. Would you fault me for taking a risk in this kind of a week?
I wouldn't fault you given the data that the season has given us. So I mean, I kind of have to just be honest, like with that.
Yeah. So I am going on gut, and I'm going on both how I feel up here and with gut. I'm going with both on this bet. There's a team that I haven't been too hot on. Robbie knows I haven't been too hot on this team. They're playing another team that is not that great. The weather might be very, very funky. So I don't trust the passing game in a funky weather, windy game. So you trust a good defense. You trust their ground control. I'm taking the Cleveland Browns over the Miami Dolphins. They're projecting 50 mile an hour. They're projecting 50 mile an hour winds. Tua can barely throw a freaking spiral with no wind.
I trust the pass rush of Cleveland to get after Tua and create disruption and opportunities where Tua is going to pass. Tua already has an interception problem. With wind, I think that it rears its ugly head even more. I think that if I'm Cleveland, I'm like, Dylan, you get to throw 20 times today. And that's it.
Okay.
And Judkins, you run it down their fucking throat like it's a porn shoot.
So this is what I was gonna say. I want to bring this up, and I have no odds on this, so I'm not looking at odds. So like they could be not the greatest. I got a 3-leg anytime TD that I love: Scatterboo, Judkins, Jacobs. Because Jacobs is playing Arizona. Jacobs is playing Arizona.
Josh Jacobs, Touchdown Schmidt. His name is my name too. I fuck with that. Any closing words? I have
go
my
Dodgers,
words, but go Dodgers. Yeah, go Dodgers. My closing words are thank you guys. Like, this channel is 7 years old. This channel is 7 years old, and I think that that's pretty fucking dope. No baseball 2027 as well. No, but the channel's 7 years old, and I think that like that's something fucking dope, and like that, I think that that's special. The irony of the channel being 7 years old, but then like it also being like me and my wifey's anniversary is really awesome. Like, this is probably the happiest that since like broadcasting and coming to you guys live, like you guys have seen me through a lot. You guys have seen me through a lot, you know. Hey, till the death, 6, 7. God. Till the death, like for real. So like I really, really appreciate y'all, and that's why I'm in the stream. I have the greatest chat on YouTube. Let's hit this 24-hour stream. Like we have what, damn near less than 15 days, like what, 13 days left in the month. 2,924 subs so far. Like let's hit 3K. Like let's fucking hit 3K. And I'm just happy that I get to do this for you guys, and you guys get like show me so much love and appreciation. So like Leaves and like Aiden and, you know, like Mike, like you working with me every night, you know, Taco working with me every night, you know, everyone in the past, like hate me or love me, that's ever contributed. I'm so grateful, because at this point in this YouTube channel's life, like this isn't peak, because like there's definitely more to go, but like right now, like this is peak and this feels good. Like we're live from the fucking casino, baby. Shout out to Caesars. We're about to go downstairs and shoot a fucking vlog. So it's gonna be awesome, and this is dope. And not many people get to do what we get to do. And it's all possible because of all you guys that like, comment, subscribe each and every single week. So yeah. All serious, I was mad because my manager is a bum. Mike, let's do this. What the fuck? Zoom out, Mike.
Hold on. Otani just hit number 3.
Got.
Otani just hit number 3. Dead center. I missed it, so I had to go back and make sure.
Hey, cheers to me. Cheers to you. All the Rum boys and girls want to do. Dilly. I love and appreciate all of you. Peace. I'll see you guys Sunday. We're shooting a vlog this week. I'll drop that next Wednesday.